tell to you our journey through this filmmaking, because we also learned a lot about and discovered our artistic souls that were hidden before that. So the film was inspired by in-depth interview. We went to close to community providers that are Syrian, that are refugees, and that have to work because their husbands lost their jobs during COVID-19. And we interviewed them on their gendered experience. We had 8 participants. We interviewed men and women and employers of those people. But among all those interviewees, we had 8 women, all Syrian, all refugees, or sole breadwinners of their families, and all having small children living in Lebanon. The key findings of our study, those women entered the health work market to compensate for the loss of their husbands' jobs. They faced increased workloads, low wages, transportation issues, and restrictive gender norms. So it was much more difficult for them to do their work, and they demanded from them more than from their male counterparts. Also, they faced extremely low wages and very low job security. They can lose job. They are all the time afraid of losing their jobs. Also, in the outside, they endured stigma, isolation, and loss of social networks because most of them have extended family in Syria, remained in Syria. And the most important in this is what they talked about the most is that they had to manage the dual burden because social norms are still allocating them to the domestic chores, even though that they are the only one working outside the house for pay. The impressions about those women were very uh, like I was marked after having interviewed those women. I was all the time thinking about them because they demonstrated an exceptional clarity of mind. They understood everything around them. They didn't have prejudices. They were tolerant. They were talking about everything. They are dedicated to their families. They are this responsibility. They are not annoyed by having this responsibility. And they are so proud of contributing to their family's survival and to their society's survival. And this was very remarkable. But all those emotional impact I had, I couldn't translate into the report. The report, there is no place for emotion. Okay, we need evidence, we need, I don't know, quotes. There is no place for those emotions. I cannot say in a report, they have clarity of mind, they are so organized, so composed, so well dressed, for example. We don't say such things in a report. So this is how the idea of the film came. And we decided to do a film to transmit, to relay those emotions that we went through. How we did the process, 5 of those 8 women agreed to participate into this documentary. We first partnered with a very well-known documentary company, but we didn't get along with them because they did not show this empowering, this pride process we were looking for. And they didn't show them in their best image. They wanted to show them in pitiful, like to people to pity them, to give them money, because they were used to do UN promotional films. So they couldn't shift to something else. We went to another type of people with agreement with this first company. We took young people, among them Syrian refugees, who have a company that is just started to operate, and who have not this big um, experience in filmmaking, and we received the sensitivity we were looking for. And okay, and after we interviewed those filmmakers, they said that ethically they had no agenda beyond sharing authentic stories. They were after authenticity, not after scoops. And they offered participants fees for participation because uh, they considered that this is fair, that because they are taking their times. Shooting takes a lot of time. They repeat, etc. They were culturally sensitive. They navigated conservative norms, and they hired women to shoot them, to talk to them, to not make any problem. And they respected their choices when they decided not to show their faces into the film. They respected this. And only one of them symbolized a rebellion against this and decided to show her face. They adjusted shooting plans based on community pressure, and they kept the team very small and discreet to not disrupt anything, and to not drag attention, of authorities, because people don't like this kind of things. What shooting? And so they were really like almost illegally. So I hope you will enjoy this film. Thank you.